It's hard out here for us gangsters, but someone has to do it. Rolling, cruising the streets, popping that throttle night and day. Those Busa boys are back at it and can't nobody stop it. That motorcycle fever is going around again, and this time it's personal. Those 1000cc riders are a special breed, I tell ya. Wait, what's Yammie riding on around again? Isn't that Daytona less than 1000ccs? Isn't that Scrambler definitely less than 1000ccs? Is that why he hides her away in a garage in a faraway land that's guarded by security measures so extensive that Tom Cruise would think twice before dropping in from the ceiling? Maybe. Who knows? Personally, I say the CCs don't really matter when you're this triumphant. See what I did there? Triumphant? I don't know, guys. I'm 3 Daytonas in and I still can't get Triumph to answer me. Why won't you just let me love you? Just let me love you. Our relationship may have had a rocky start, but I am still confident that one day Triumph is going to notice your old Papa Yam, and when they do, the stars will align, galaxies will implode, and life as we know it will just never be the same. But alas, the world isn't ready for our union just yet. Soon though, very soon. Here's the thing though, with sponsorships come money. We all know this, but in a day and age where cash is basically dead unless you're drug dealing or stripping, you need a wallet that matches your modern sensibilities. That's where Ridge Wallets comes in. They make this slim, sick as hell wallet that's made from premium materials like aluminum, titanium, and even carbon fiber for those fast boys out there. Right now, use the code Yammie Noob for 10% off and get yourself this sleek wallet. Seriously, I've gotten so many comments about mine, it's kind of crazy. But don't stop there. These absolute mad lads make all kinds of stuff too. They just got me a new backpack, and I didn't realize my other backpack was such trash until they gave me this new one. The Ridge is a longtime supporter of our channel, so make sure you check them out. Click the link below, use code YammieNoob, and support those who support this crazy channel. Now, before we kick those carburetors into gear, do me a favor and go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It'll take you 2 seconds. It will ensure you stay on top of the latest and greatest motorcycle content out there, or maybe that's what happens when you turn your notifications on. Better not risk it. Go ahead and smash subscribe, ring the notifications bell, and then we all will know for sure you're covered for all that awesome Yammie goodness. All right, saddle up, rev your engines, and don't forget where first gear is. Here we go. It's the 9 things that 1000cc riders will tell you. Thing number 1. Yeah, cooked my 3rd rear set of tires and still don't need to swap out my fronts. 1000cc guys can ride the same bike for 100,000 miles and still have vent spews on their original front tires that was put on 3 years ago. And for those of you who don't know, vent spews are those funny little rubber hairs that are on a fresh set of tires. You know why 1000cc guys can ride a lifetime without replacing the front tire? Because their front tire barely touches the ground. That's right, it's wheelies for days with those guys. It's in the contract, part of the How to Ride a 1000cc Motorcycle Handbook, if you will. If your front tire needs replacing, you're out. And not only are wheelies to blame, but when you're putting out ungodly amounts of torque and power, you're gonna roast that rear tire before you can say praise Rossi. Ask me how I know. I would regularly go through 2 rear tires for every front on my Daytona, and that thing didn't even have leader back torques. Things that 1000cc riders say. Number 2. Have you tried out those new Diablo Supercourses SPs? It's like slicks for the streets, bro. I mean, you can really insert any type of tire you want here. I don't know what it is, but there is a long chapter in the How to Ride a 1000cc Motorcycle Handbook on tires. What kind to use, when you can and cannot replace them, how often you need to pop them, how frequently you should be smoking a fat one on the back. You get the idea. A lot of tire talk. I don't think we need to spend a whole lot of time on this one. We get it. The tires are up, the tires are down. We smoke the tire, drag the tire, pop the tire, etc. Just make sure you've got a set of rubbers on the thing. Safety first and all that. Bam, I'm on a roll. Look at that. Not even intentional at this point. For some reason though, 1000cc dudes, especially the Eurobro variety, swear. They swear by the Pirelli Diablo Supercorsa SP. Have you seen the tread on this thing? It's literally a race tire with some tread so it can get away with the DOT rating. It's insane. And God forbid if you're on this tire and it gets slightly damp out or it drops below 85 degrees, because all that sticky grip is gone. Now you're on a superbike with no traction. Have fun, my duder. Thing number 3 that leader bike riders say, you coming out to insert track name here this weekend? My poor Daytona felt this. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little, but it's true. There's something about those 1000cc boys that's just itching to hit a track, drag a knee, and corner like the ghost of Sir Rossi himself is chasing them. You know, if ghosts occurred before people needed to have a ghost. You know what I've gotta know though? How many of these Turbo Busa boys are actually hitting the track? Maybe it's Max Chad trying to make an appearance, but some of these boys are all talk, and I don't see any skinned knees running around. You sit there talking big game about your track days, yet I don't see a suit in your closet. Who are you fooling here? Also, why am I inside your closet? It's because I know everything. And that brings me to one of my favorite convos. The 4th thing that leader bike riders will tell you, I don't know why these sports cars keep trying to pull on me on the highway. I dusted a Lambo last night. Weren't you home last night, dude? No way, bro. I was out there slaying the streets. The streets! Seriously though, I get it. It's another one of those things that's in the leader bike handbook. Thou shalt speak mad shit. You ever notice that the guys who aren't getting any are often those who speak the loudest and most often, I might add, about how much they're getting? Or the kid who talks a big game about his skateboard tricks but never seems to have a skateboard around to back it up? Well, it's kind of the same thing, but there's a camaraderie there to back it up that just doesn't exist in other subcultures. Seriously, it's in the handbook. Oh, you didn't get one? Eesh, well, this is embarrassing. It should have been included in the owner's manual for your last 1000cc bike. Oh, I see. Things that leader bikes riders say, number 5. I think I just need a full exhaust, then I can pull on my buddy's H2. No problem. Yeah, sure thing, bud. We all know a guy with the nitrous GSX-R 1000 with the full system who claims to have pulled and gapped everything under the sun. I've never seen it, and those Mexican city street runs look quite suspect on YouTube. Things that leader bike riders say, number 6. These new leader bikes are cheaters with their 1100cc engines. The new Ducati V4S and Aprilia RS V4 are 1100cc's. What the hell is up with that? These new riders have it easy. They get to hop on an 1100 no problem and have never even had to experience the awkward 300 phase. They just get on an 1100 and take that 100cc's for granted. They don't know what they have, but if they didn't have the extra 100, you would have totally smoked them like that Lambo. Am I right? Things that leader bikes riders say, number 7. I definitely need this insert before flight keychain. For sure, homie. Ah, cheesy merch. It's the best, right? The insert before takeoff, hell on wheels, and but did you die keychains are a must. The this is how I roll trucker hat and my other car is a motorcycle stickers. All must-have items. Might I suggest the compulsive shopping area located next to the cash register at your local 7-Eleven for your convenience. You know, they really do have it all in there. You can get your fuel, hit the stalls in the bathroom, get you a wholesome whole grain treat, and grab some moto tchotchkes as you're heading out. Throw in the big gulp Slurpee they have, and I just don't see why people shop anywhere else. Yes, 7-Eleven did pay for this ad. No, they didn't pay for this ad. 7-Eleven can't afford me. Just kidding. I can't afford 7-Eleven. They can't afford me. You know what I mean. 7-Eleven will never touch this with a 10-foot pole. Things that leader bike riders say, number 8. I really don't know if I should wear my 1-piece or my 2-piece for some canyon carving this weekend, my dude. You just can't carve a canyon without a race suit. Heck, you really shouldn't even be hitting the roads without one. It's optional whether you go with a 1-piece or a 2-piece, but a real leader bike rider knows that you should really have one of each because you never know when you might need one or the other. And while either is appropriate for canyon carving, the 1-piece suit is clearly the way to go for your morning commute, as long as the weather is nice. If it's not nice, then you clearly want to go with the 2-piece plus the extra weather coating and reflective options. I've seen enough Street Rossi videos on YouTube to know that California is plagued with these dudes as well. Maybe it's because we just don't have legendary twisties like you guys, but here in Texas, we only wear our suits when we're out on track, mostly because it's way too damn hot to wear a full suit on the street. I'm not out there setting lap records at Lime Creek Road. I just want some breezy airflow and a Camelback to drink some water when I pull off to check my Instagram DMs. And that brings us to our grand finale, the final and last thing that leader bike riders in the handbook say. Thing number 9, I'm thinking of picking up an R3 or Ninja 300 to race ultralight. What do you think? Every 1000cc rider will eventually succumb to small bike mania, and when they do, they will evolve into the ultimate small bike racing champion that they've been trying to be all along. Big bikes are a thing of the past. They're fun and all, but a real rider recognizes that it's about your level of skill, not the number of cc's you have under those fairings. And just like that, the circle of 1000cc motorcycle ownership comes to a close, and we start back at the beginning. Alright, my lovely little yamsters, that's gonna do it for today's philosophical teachings from yours truly. For more sublime entertainment, prophetic gatherings, and even the occasional cult gathering, you can check out more entertainment over on our Discord server if you join on our Patreon. And if it's laughs you're after, be sure to check out the special cameo performance by a one Mr. Maximus Chaticus in our What Your Sport Bike Thinks of You video. The rumor mill has it that this chain-smoking Uncle Rupert is coming into your town soon and bringing all of his crazy cruiser ideologies with him. Seriously, we worked really hard on that video, and I put a voice on during the entire time. It's good, I swear. You're gonna like like it. I promise, you adorable little scamp. And of course, go and check out our motorcycle giveaway. I've got a brand new Yamaha R3 and Suzuki SV650 up for grabs, and since we've got 2 bikes, I've got 2 ways to enter. Get yourself some merch and you'll have every dollar you spend equal 1 entry, or you can sign up on our Patreon, support the episodes, and earn chances that way. Either way, you're not going to want to miss one. And shout out from that boy, Spike, the mod formerly known as Trevor St. McGoodbody on our Patreon page. He says, check out my new rap album on MySpace and my moto channel just starting up, CGMC YouTube. Remember, when you squat, your heels have to touch the ground. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Fact: the killer whale is a natural predator of the moose. They have been known to prey on moose swimming around in North America's northwest coast. If that's not the most metal thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is, to be honest. Goodbye.